Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name is Rich Tehrani, and thank you for watching. We are at Interop 2012 in Las Vegas, Nevada. On our program is Chris Crowell. He is the president and the CEO of Enterasys. Chris, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Rich.
So I thought we'd start at the top. I'm sure the majority of the viewers know your company, but just to be sure, let's give an overview of what you're doing.
Yeah, Enterasys Networks is a leading provider in data networking, switching, and security products. We've been in business for a really long time. Enterasys was actually created, it was a spin-off of Cabletron back in the year 2000. So since 2006, we've been a private company and we've been doing very well.
Excellent, it's very exciting.
Yes, it is. Last 3 years, we just finished our 10th consecutive quarter of year-over-year growth. So we're doing well in the market right now.
Wow, and you're part of a larger organization with lots of other companies in tech too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, very good.
So in terms of this show, what are some of the things that are being discussed here that are important?
Yeah, there's some big concepts, obviously. Cloud, mobile, social, bring your own device. All those things are hot topics in the industry. There's virtualization discussion. It's all about optimizing, doing more with less, and really allowing and enabling the user to get the most out of the applications.
Now, how does your company fit into those trends?
I think we fit in really nice. We're an infrastructure provider, but we come at it from a slightly different angle in terms of enabling both the user and the administrator to have a completely seamless viewpoint or experience with the network infrastructure. And we do it in a very secure way. So an end-to-end connectivity solution that allows you to have real-time, high-performance access to your business applications.
So if you look at the competitive space, the way I see it is you've got some big US players, you've got your Cisco's and your HPs, and then you've got a bunch of upstarts. They're not really upstarts, but they're these Asian players that you might want to call newer entrants to the international market. How do you position yourself among that field? And if I missed anybody, feel free to add them in.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of competitors in the space, and everybody knows Cisco. So, we compete with Cisco on a regular basis. We compete with other vendors on a one-off basis. So you'll see Cisco, almost every deal, but you're not going to see all the other vendors every other deal. It's depending on the nature of the deal and the location. There are a lot of vendors in the space, depending on what they're trying to accomplish. The market really is broken into really two different technology spaces right now. When you look at data networking, there is the access layer, and then there is the data center, a data center core. And I think depending on the focus, you're going to see one vendor or another there. We are doing very well in both spaces. We're growing at over 30% CAGR in both spaces. Wow. But we primarily are really enabling that end-to-end experience for the enterprise network.
Okay, great. So if I was watching this video and trying to make a decision on which vendor to pick, why would I pick Enterasys? I mean, you give me all your strengths. Why I want to go with your company?
Yeah, so on a technical perspective, let's start with there, technical differentiation. We are trying to unify the whole experience. When I say unify, we don't believe that there's a separate access layer from a data center layer. Our architecture is called one fabric. We really believe one concept, one way to manage, one way to police, one way to control, one way to report, one way to access the entire network infrastructure from end to end. And I think the second most important thing, as you look at us as a company, we go to market with a different experience in terms of customer service and support. One of our mantras is there's nothing more important than our customer. We completely insource our technical service. And that to me is an extremely important concept. I believe in having a more fruitful customer experience with technical service and support, and we'll never go away from that model.
So you're insourcing, meaning it's domestically located?
Yes, right.
Right.
With our own engineers sitting side by side with the development engineers.
That's great. Very important.
Yes.
Excellent. So what's new? What's next?
So we're doing a lot of things. One of our big announcements recently was Mobile IAM, which is Mobile Identity Access Manager. And that product was really meant to simplify and operationalize this bring your own device concept. So depending on the verticals, you see different levels of adoption of bring your own device, but it's coming. If it's not in your space already in the enterprise, it will eventually be there. Everybody wants to bring their smartphone or their tablet or whatever it would be into the corporate environment run both business applications and personal applications. And for us, the mobile IAM is the important product for us, which will enable that.
Very exciting. So thanks for being here.
Thanks, Rich. I appreciate it.